Slowly but surely, this guy is becoming by far my favourite mayor. Gain rare drops 20% more often, and earn 25% more Slayer XP. Unfortunately, Slayers aren't half price, but there's money to be made. If we couple that up with yesterday's video and take a look at the best possible drop from my Slayer of choice, 205 million coins for a Warden Heart. Insane. These were always stable at around about 140 million coins, maybe even slightly less. Even the second best drop is inflated. You see, many people view Zombie Slayer as just not worth it in terms of profit. Obviously, it's a lot dependent on your luck, but for me, I'm going to prove that wrong today. You see, just before I actually started doing Zombie Slayer this Aatrox, this was my setup. So we had Necron boots, a Tarantula helmet, and then we had hot crimson leggings and hot crimson chestplate. It's not a bad setup. I was doing well over 1 million damage. You know, not too bad. Pair that with a 1 for Arcs of the Shredded. Like I said, you do the damage that you need to do. But I thought for the future, we should probably upgrade. The Tarantula helmet is out of its depth at this point. The Necron boots can definitely be improved on. And this is the setup that I settled on. Instead of my Necron boots, I went for some Terror boots. Instead of the Tarantula helmet, I went for a Crimson helmet. You notice all of these pieces have dominance 5 or 6 on them to get extra XP towards spawning bosses. And the same goes for my equipment. However, of course this setup comes at a price. I invested around about 180 million coins, and at the end of it I was doing around about 1.2 to 1.3 million damage towards, well, crypt ghouls. Now, I did all of this for a reason. In terms of damage, I didn't actually gain that much damage, but it's future-proofing. I'm going to need those pieces eventually anyway. Now, by no means is Aatrox actually finished by now, and I'm probably going to do more revs in the hope to get more drops. However, the way that I've done Aatrox so far is not really recommended. You see, I was suffering from a pretty bad gamer disease known as a bad sleep schedule, and, you know, when trying to fix it, I thought, well, I'm just going to stay up. I'm not going to sleep, I'm just going to stay up, do revs, you know, be productive, and then try to fix it that way. Yeah, and this is what came of it. Is that another shard? Oh! No, you got one! Oh! Yes, let's go! Wait, you loot shared! Something very interesting about loot sharing a shard from someone is that that's actually rarer than dropping a regular Warden Heart. See, if you loot share an item from someone, you essentially have 25% of the regular chance to do so. Now, a regular Shard of the Shredded has a 0.0551% chance to drop. If we divide that by 4, which is, well, 25% of the chance, that is put down to 0.013775. And the chance to drop a heart is 0.0138. So, in actual fact, the shard, loot shared, is a minuscule amount harder to drop than a regular heart.
Oh. I just stood in the middle of all of that.
I got a shard of the shredded.
You got
yes, a let's go.
You got a shard?
Let's
really?
go.
Genuinely?
Yes.
Let's
Good shard.
go. Oh, it's loot shed.
It is loot shed, yes.
Loot shed.
And just for good measure, there's another one. But you know what's harder to do than loot sharing a shard and dropping a regular heart? Well, we'll get into that in just a moment, but first of all, you should subscribe to the channel, become part of the 24%. Also, you should join the Discord server, it's linked in the description of every single video. Go ahead and join. Anyway, as I was saying...
Freezing completely. Oh, my game crashed.
That's a ripperoni pepperoni.
Alright, I'm gonna restart my computer, I'll be back.
And that is also a ripperoni pepperoni. And I
got a Warden Heart and I think it's loot shared.
Oh my god, have you just loot shared a heart from me? Finally!
Oh! Penis!
Yes, copied loot shared, a shard, and a Warden Heart in the space of probably around 2 hours. Honestly, it's probably even less, that they happen really quite close to each other. You see, in this 12-hour period, at the moment you've seen me drop absolutely nothing. Well, that's about to change. Spawn in main.
If I go, I'm spawned right now.
Okay. Right.
I'm actually.
Oh, I got a shard, I got another shard. There's no way I've got another one. It's a 4th one today.
No, you have not.
It's good or bad?
The 16
oh my
release.
God, you've dropped.
Correct. Within a 12-hour period, I dropped 4 shards. And it completely and utterly pains me to say that I also dropped a Warden Heart at 500k XP on the meter, but I can't find the clip anywhere. But let me assure you, it's here. This is when I sold it. I sold it for 179 mil, and that sold, well, yesterday. Well, in the middle of the night for me, when I was still on and awake. You see, in that last clip, I dropped that shard, and that was at around about 450 to 500k XP. Of course, Before that, I dropped the Warden Heart. So the first 3 shards that I dropped was before the first Warden Heart. And the first Warden Heart that I actually got was at 500k XP. So within 500k XP, I dropped 3 shards and a Warden Heart, which is insanely lucky. Also Aatrox as well, so it was nowhere near as many bosses. However, that last shard that you saw, the only one that I actually clipped, was, like I said, at around about 500k XP. I dropped absolutely nothing, not even nothing, like nothing to note, so not even a beheaded horror. I literally didn't get anything for a whole 1 million XP at all. And then this happened.
Yeah. What's the legal drinking age in UK?
18. So you can, isn't it like 16 with your parents and stuff? Lots of countries have that.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what it's
That's
like.
what I thought.
You can order a beer in a bar if you're drinking with your parents when you're 16.
Mm-hmm.
I
Correct.
keep getting scythe blades. I don't like it.
At least you're getting something, man. Honestly.
Give to me that.
What book is that? Is it 6 or 7?
I'll get ya.
It's 6 or else. Yeah, when is it ever 7? It's not 7. It's always 6.
Oh, my snowman's.
Both a famous YouTuber.
Woo yo.
You guys know Nitros is the famous YouTuber.
Woo yo. Main. Sorry, I just felt like he's just got a heart. There's no way.
You need to give Nitros like a 20% cut.
Oh god.
20?
50.
Yeah.
15. I can't do any better
50.
than
50.
50.
No, bro, my profit margins.
100. Okay, 100. No, actually, no. 100%. What it's called is a multi-tier marketing scheme. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna make a lot of money, but you can make money too. Have you ever wanted to be your own boss? So basically, I employ you, and then you employ 2 people, and then those 2 people employ 2 more people, and then they just keep employing more people. And think about it: the more of us that join in, the more we can all make.
Okay, wait.
Nitros, think about it this way. You tell him that he gets that he has to give you 15%. Okay.
It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not even a scheme per se. It's I have to go make a call.
Factoring in the 4 shards at around about 16 to 7 million coins. Factoring in the 4 shards at around about 16 million coins each, and the 2 hearts, one I sold for 180 mil and the other I sold for just over 200. Just from those drops alone, we've made around about 553 mil. Add up all the other random drops that I've got, will probably take us closer to 500 mil. We've spent around about 80 million on the bosses, which means I've probably profited around about 440 million coins, and that's just over a 24-hour period. Honestly, that's absolutely insane. I'm not saying if you do revs, you're going to make this much profit. At the same time, you may make more. But the prices are so inflated at the moment that it's a great time to do it, especially with Aatrox. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you do, and I'll see you in the next one.